was chilling around the way. But just the other day, I seen a and then I heard him say, excuse me, bruh. It's all now better, yes, stand up. I told him the last place I'm trying to land up. He said, nah, I'm a white, think that you the man, bro. I saw this picture. I said, you kidding, man? But they kinda high, yeah, I don't get it, man. He said, I really want the selfie, can I get it in? So I'm sure, anything I'm with it in. Hey, I took it, then I left. I think it's kinda fresh, I ain't end up in a mess. Things that I stress, need to think about it less. I can feel it press, universe trying to test me. Trying to ride the wave like a jet ski. The game trying to call it like a ref. Free, it's a cold world, feeling like Gret ski. My future bright, I be like, let's see. Ow, please don't worry about the sound. You need to worry how I put it down. Ow, please don't worry about the sound. You need to worry how I put it down. You didn't see it back to back. I'm like, you didn't see it back to back. You didn't see it back to back. I'm like, you didn't see it back to back. I'm like, please don't worry about the sound. You need to worry how I put it down. Ow, please don't worry about the sound. You need to worry how I put it. I'm like, ow, please don't worry about it now. I mean, so I'll be worried about the sound. Pal, light probably push you on the ground. But why you got me looking like a clown? But hey, wait, let me keep it for a minute. I figure if I get control that, I ain't tripping. I'm simping. If I ain't not sticking to the mission. And listen, could waste my whole day trying to grip it. But what? It's a school night, and if you're new, right, your deuce would do right. I make a food fight, turn it to a food strike. And man, I'm too nice, put me on a news light. Hello, Mr. Anchorman. Would you like to shake your hand, smile while I make my fan?
And of course, as fans know, going through this year's My Career, you will come across a ton of NBA athletes. So what was some of your favorite moments from working with all these players?
Ooh, T-Mac for sure. T-Mac, really, really cool guy. Super, super cool to see. Energy out the roof, super cool, funny. Devin Booker was really cool too. He's really intellectual, like super focused, like that. He has a little bit of that Mamba mentality in him.
And then I segue topics and stop it and refocus, and I gotta rock it. Ow, please don't worry about the sound. You need to worry how I put it down. Ow, please don't worry about the sound. You need to worry how I put it down. You didn't see it back to back. I'm like, you didn't see it back to back. I'm like, you didn't see it back to back. I'm like, you didn't see it back to back. I'm like, ow.
Let's hear it for your San Antonio Spurs. '71 center, number 25, Jakob Poeltl. 6'8", starting at forward, number 23, Cameron Johnson. 6'4", at point guard, number 36, Marcus Smart. 6'5", at forward, number 3, Keldon Johnson. 6'5" forward, number 24, Devin Vassell. Your San Antonio Spurs head coach, Greg Popovich. Make some noise for your San Antonio Spurs!
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point guard. And for the Spurs, Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Pirtle is out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Smart in at the point. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. To the wing on the left. Pass to Johnson. On the wing, Johnson. Here's Pirtle. Nice touch on the bank shot.
A beautiful all-around game of Johnson. So dependable when it comes to finding open teammates.
Wall passes to Zubac. Here's George. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Smart against Wall. On target from 13 feet.
And I just love the way Wall kind of knifes through that defense. He is masterful at slashing to the rim.
Vassell kicks to Johnson. For three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there. Makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And the dunk by Zubac.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MOB physical. Get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And they'll keep possession. Johnson, a wide open look. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. Passes it to Zubac. And here is Morris. Covered by Johnson. Morris dishes the Wall. Outside, George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They grab their own miss. And Pirtle sends it back.
And you got to give appreciation to how Pirtle punishes shooters. A dynamite shot blocker with impeccable timing.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Wall against Smart. Wall, no luck.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And the basket by Johnson.
Phenomenal work keeping his balance. Johnson keeps his eye right on the prize at all times.
Outside, George. The pass to Morris. Shoots over Johnson. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
On the wing, Johnson. Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Johnson's got a couple of threes now in the first for San Antonio. Richard, we're seeing a lot more back-to-backs now at this mid-portion of the season. What are those like to play in for a player?
Oh, they are fun because it's a mental challenge and it's a physical challenge more than anything on that one. But I love it. I am not opposed to back-to-backs because you know what? There were players that used to have to play them and fly on flights in the morning. Now we get to fly on private jets. So if they can do it, we can do it.
And you got to get your rest, though, between those games, don't you?
Yeah, you got to get your rest, you got to get your sleep, but do not eliminate the back-to-backs. I love it.
Johnson, good.
Knocking down the J. Keldon Johnson, your classic NBA wing.
Outside, George. Back to Wall. A shot's good on the assist by George. Wall's got his second bucket of the night.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Vassell kicks to Smart. From downtown. The shot missing for Los Angeles. They've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Wall. Zubac trying to break loose. Wall, that's good. Wall's got his third bucket of the night.
And that's too close. When Wall gets a shot that deep inside, it is almost automatic.
Here's Vassell, and another basket for San Antonio.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Outside Leonard. Outside George. Morris against Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's George. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
And that's a staple of George's offensive game. His mid-range, Jay, continues to just torch defenses night in and night out. Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Morris, left side. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive work.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
What toughness from Johnson in the paint, sticking with his shot and drawing the foul.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category. And guys, Keldon Johnson has continued to perfect his craft.
A very flexible forward, scoring the ball better than he ever has. And that growing confidence you can see. He can spot up or shoot or slash his way to the rim.
Wall's shot is off. Spurs leading by 3 on the wing. Johnson. Back to Smart. Pass to Vassell. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench build. The second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Stayed with. And his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Clippers trail by 4. Outside Leonard. Morris outside. Los Angeles with another miss. And for the Spurs, they're shooting an impressive 60% early. And the layup falls. Vassell's got his second basket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Smart against Wall. Out left to the wing. Outside, George. Goes up to the stripe. That's good on the jump shot.
And this is why you get George the ball there. He's solid at figuring out how to capitalize.
Johnson inside. Leonard's there. And that one, good. Johnson's got 7 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
From the line. The shot by George, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Nice shot by Smart.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
And now, the first timeout call here for the Spurs. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, and we saw them really play a determined game when it came to chasing down rebounds, getting those good second chance looks. Really love their aggressiveness. Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And look who's coming out of the hardwood now. Get out of your seats, Spurs fans. Make some noise for your Spurs Kite Squad. Substitution on the court.
Johnson from outside, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's been all about Cameron Johnson for the San Antonio Spurs. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Cameron Johnson is out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Smart in at the one spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second.
And after a two-decade-plus playoff streak, the Spurs have been in the lottery the last 3 seasons, and they're focused more on youth and development.
That one is no good. Richard, the Spurs with one of the youngest rosters in the league, some quality young talent that they're very excited about.
And also acquiring draft capital. And they have a history of finding some great players outside the lottery like Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili.
You're right. They've always done it.
Yeah, you got to. When you're a small market, got to invest in development.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead. Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here's Johnson. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Brooklyn. And it's sent back by George.
Few players have a bigger impact defensively than Paul George. A fixture on the all-defensive team. PG, a nightmare for opponents.
And the Clippers have possession following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Wall passes to Leonard. Pulls it from the elbow. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And part of what makes Kawhi such a great player is that jump shot. You can't just worry about him attacking the basket.
And the shot goes in.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Wall. He's coming off a 13-point game against Utah. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Powell. Latrey. The shot. No good. And the Spurs going the other way now. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 11. There's the 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. All sorts of time, and he hits the jump shot. Vassell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Good read from Johnson. Every year he seems to improve as a passer.
George against Johnson. Now here is George. Defense is right there, and that one is off.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Here's Johnson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Almost kind of a throwback wing. Johnson, he likes to slash, put pressure on the defense.
Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day. So tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set. KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. George. Here's Leonard. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And that's the activity on the offensive glass they like to see out of Kawhi. When he's in full hustle mode, they're a much stronger team.
Powell finds Wall. Good. Wall's got 8 points.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Johnson, that's for 2. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Now, here's George. He had 28 points in the win against the Utah Jazz.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Here's Vassell. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Pirtle kicks to Smart. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by George. Clippers trail by 11. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. No one near Wall as he lets it go. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player. And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action. Bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly 3rd option for L.A.
Here's Johnson. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Part of the reason why they have leads, they haven't turned it over too much. They are playing smart basketball.
Morris is checked in for the Clippers. Outside, Wall. To the paint, here's George. Zubac trying to break loose. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Paul George. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist from Smart. Smart's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Wall kicks to George. Leonard inside. Covered by Johnson.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Johnson, the pass to Pirtle. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Astonishing body control by Pirtle, just taking the hit head on and finishing through it all.
Outside Leonard. Back to Wall. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Smart.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Look at the concentration from Johnson, able to take the hit and still complete the play.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for San Antonio.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Knocked away. Smart against Wall. Passes to Zubac. Leonard on the wing. Clock at 6. Fires. High post. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, they've been running the offense through Leonard all night, and why not?
Johnson against Leonard. Smart on the wing. Spurs working the ball around now. Corner shot. Here's Pirtle. Johnson kicks to Johnson. Out to the wing. Here's Vassell. The Spurs rebound. Pirtle finds Vassell. Outside, Smart. Johnson for 3. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Johnson. They shoot again. And the rejection by Zubac. Outside, Smart. And the pass to Vassell. Johnson for 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 8.
And Pirtle has a stick-with-it mentality on the offensive glass, just throwing himself against the board.
George passes to Leonard. Here's Morris, covered by Johnson. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Spurs leading by 6. Outside, Smart. Johnson in the corner. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 5th assist in this one.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And so it's San Antonio. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They've got the 7-point lead. Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
They're in good shape.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. Okay.
San Antonio, let's get.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Now you have to like what we're seeing from Keldon Johnson.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the 1. Richard, one of the greatest coaches in the history of pro basketball, a guy you played for, Greg Popovich, on March 11, 2022, broke the all-time winningest mark for a head coach in the NBA.
And what's so special is all of those victories are coming with the Spurs. And look, I had an opportunity to apologize to Pop, because if it wasn't for me, he probably would have gotten here sooner.
I think he would say that's completely not true. But he had to be one of the great coaches you played for.
It was. My career got extended because of the things that I learned in San Antonio. If I wouldn't have had that experience with him and their coaching staff, I would never have played as long as I did.
The 3 from George. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from John Wall.
Yeah, I mean, from 3. Wall looking relaxed out there, and one of the game's more confident players. He can be a streaky but deadly outside shooter.
Nobody near George. Here's Morris, and the layup is good. Morris has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Terrific score there off the miss by Morris. Doesn't get a ton of offensive rebounds, but making that one count.
Here's Beauchamp. He's covered by Leonard. It's good. Beauchamp's got his first bucket in this one.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Wall passes to Leonard. Back to Wall. That 3 off the mark. San Antonio leading by 4. Here's Payne. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal.
That one on George.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind. But I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
The free throw drops for Zubac. So it's San Antonio now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Cousins. What a terrific move that was.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's foul number 2 for him. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Wall finds Morris. Outside Leonard. Morris outside. 6 to shoot. And the 3 off target. San Antonio leading by 4. On the wing, Johnson. Covered by Morris. Stolen by George. And now the fast break. George with the ball. It's over Payne. George, no good.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Pass to Beauchamp. Here's Johnson. No good off the back of the rim.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Thomas against Wall. Back to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Swiped it away. To the wing right side. Down low. Spurs passing it around. Johnson against Morris. Johnson left side. 5 to shoot. Rebound by the Clippers. Morris has got his 4th rebound in this one. The shot by George, no good.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Here's Johnson. Wall grabs the board. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 4-point game. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Outside Thomas. Fires for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thomas got 5 points now this quarter.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
So, for the Clippers, Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Zubac. And Norman Powell subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Mann's checked in for George.
14 fouls.
Pass to Wall.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, Terrence Mann.
Left side, Batum. To the inside, Morris. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Morris, senior.
Morris has got 8.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
Johnson inside. He's against Morris.
Yeah, easy call.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio. That free throw missing.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Los Angeles has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half.
San Antonio foul.
The Clippers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
15 foul. Shooting for LA.
That one is off.
Terrence Mann at the line for 2.
They can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. The Spurs have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the 3rd. Here's Johnson. Passes it to Beauchamp. Another shot. And Johnson finishes off inside. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Inside, here's Batum. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And a high percentage look there is what Batum was after. He goes inside and makes it happen.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
He had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Thomas against Wall. Right side, Batum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Veteran play by Batum, taking his shooting motion right into the defense to get to the line.
At the line for the Clippers.
He hits both from the stripe. Spurs leading by 3. From deep, Thomas. The shot comes out, and the Clippers will go the other way with it. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. And the Clippers miss again. The Spurs have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6-13 from the field here in the third. A three from Thomas. The Clippers grab the miss. The pass to Wall. Morris outside. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Johnson dishes to paint. Out to the right wing. Here's Beauchamp. Knocks down the 3-ball. Beauchamp's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Mann passes to Powell. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third.
San Antonio.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
The free throw drops for Powell. Los Angeles making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And he makes both free throws. San Antonio's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. The 3 from Thomas. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his third trip to the free throw line. The first one falls.
Norman Powell. 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. Now Pirtle comes up empty down low. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And we'll be going after this from AT&T Center.
69.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Spurs shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Pirtle is out there with Johnson, and it's Smart in at the point guard position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. The Clippers shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. George against Johnson to take the lead. The shot by George, no good. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Spurs. Johnson gets the bucket.
What physicality from Johnson down low, throwing his weight around and getting past the contact.
Leonard, the pass to Jackson. Leonard looking around. Tries again. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
And it's so much easier said than done. But now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
Vassell, no good. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Nobody near Leonard. Buries it from three-point range. Leonard's got the lead up to 3 now for Los Angeles.
And in college, Leonard was a 25% shooter from 3. Boy, how times have changed.
And the basket by Johnson.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Morris. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Johnson outside. Pirtle inside. Zubac's defending. Yep, that one goes in there.
When Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the D is toast. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Here's Leonard. Again, the Clippers. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Jackson. Here's George. And Pirtle sends it back. That one goes in. Spurs trail by 4. The 3 from Johnson. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Leonard, the bounce pass. Passes it to Morris. Zubac trying to break loose. Excellent D there by Johnson. San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. In the corner, Smart with it. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Shoots from the elbow. Offensive rebound. Zubac.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Johnson, good.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Clippers trail by 3. And the foul on Marcus Smart. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
John Wall's checked in for the Clippers. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That is his 1st foul of the game.
1st personal foul. 2nd team foul.
On defense, the Spurs. Here's Leonard.
Well, Johnson is just as fast as he is strong, so as a defender, he can really pressure you.
Poked away. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Smart. George, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on John Wall.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
At the line for San Antonio,
That free throw, no good.
And they better hope their performance at the line in the second half doesn't come back to bite them. Missing your free throws is a good way to cough up a lead. And even with one miss, he's still able to stretch that to a 2-possession game. That is huge for them right now.
Now, here's Zubac. The fadeaway. Rebounded by Smart. And it's the Spurs ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Here's Johnson. And the rejection by Leonard.
And just a big-time shot-blocking threat. Leonard's instincts on defense are just mind-boggling. He knows when to go after the blocks. Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Zubac. Outside, George. Tries from 16. Goes back up. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Zubac.
They've cashed in on a lot of second-chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
And it's Wall with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. To the middle, here's Morris. Rebounded by the Spurs. Johnson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Johnson kicks to Vassell. Here's Smart. A three-pointer off the mark. Clippers trail by 5. Here's Wall. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
And there's a lot of nuance to Wall's game. People talk about his speed and things like that, but his instinct and skill are equally as important, if not more so. Listen, they're still right in this thing. Just in that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 11 rebounds in the game. Leonard. Offensive rebound. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Paul George.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Now, here's Johnson. Over Leonard. Here's Pirtle. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
In these types of situations, this team turns to Pirtle. He is more than ready for any challenge that comes his way.
George with the ball. Covered by Vassell. Johnson right side.
I like seeing Johnson handle these moments. You can tell he loves getting to the line with the game up for grabs.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can handle the second. No luck that time either. Clippers trail by 4. From deep, George. And Pirtle pulls it down. Vassell with it. Leonard's there. Vassell, no good. Kicks it out to Johnson. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Pirtle. No good with the layup. Smart against Leonard. Second shot opportunity. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Johnson. San Antonio with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 6. We got 33 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the 4th. The 3 from George. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And there was a time when folks said George wasn't a clutch shooter. Remember? Not anymore, people. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Johnson outside. To the paint, stolen by Zubac. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
9 seconds left in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And with the game and the balance, PG is a good bet to deliver.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They trail by 1. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finishes. They continued to wait out until the very last moment to see it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage.
Man, are you crazy?
Young rich, feel like I got something to prove. If he acting like a fool, tried to me back when I was up in school, but I was. These is facts. Any could vouch for me. I can't break no bread if you weren't sleeping on that couch. Put them on TV, my giving out that cloud for free, and I'm not for the game, so you better watch your mouth for me. Ayy, cause it get ugly. But I'm a sweetheart, you can't tell. You wouldn't know what all I've been through, cause I make this look well. I can't send you no money, so don't call me from no, cause I ain't hold no down. So you better not go to I mean that. Watch a couple I hate, I seen that. We got can't that guy, I won't get in between that. We toss around, we treat these like they beanbags. Think they play up till they meet a real. And I like sugar, but ain't a thing sweet. I will never let another try me like no weak. I'm pretty, but I finesse the teeth. I'm on a daily basis. I'm quick to break it down for them. I don't. We not friends and we not pals. Beating down your block, taking from they gals. I'm on a daily basis. I'm quick to break it down for them.